Dude, what you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on
Can't think on that?
it.
He did some book though?
I can't speak on it.
You no personal opinion, nothing?
Yeah, especially
That's all I ever did.
Yeah. Gotcha. I want to stick to boxing before I veer off into questions like that. I know later on it was proven that he was cheating, and I don't know if he ever fought, actually won after they found.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis are making headlines once again, this time for all the wrong reasons. Referee Steve Willis has dropped a bombshell, revealing an alleged bribery attempt involving Gervonta Davis. Fans were eagerly waiting for Mayweather's take on the controversy, but the boxing legend chose to stay silent until now. And when he finally spoke, he hinted that he had always suspected this kind of behavior from Davis. It's no secret that Mayweather once backed Frank Martin, even giving him strategic advice in hopes of seeing him take down Davis. But despite the game plan, Martin couldn't get the job done. So was Mayweather's silence all along a sign that he saw this coming? And what does this mean for Davis's future in the sport? Let's break it all down.
Is Gervonta Davis going to go somewhere in the power? But Louis deserve to be in the power? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve?
It seems like Floyd Mayweather takes a certain satisfaction in watching Gervonta Davis struggle to maintain his undefeated record. But now, Mayweather has dropped yet another revelation about Davis, shedding light on a story that Davis himself shared in an interview last month. According to Mayweather, one of the biggest reasons Davis wanted to leave Mayweather Promotions was because Floyd was pushing him to take on tougher fights, bouts that could have elevated his career to the highest level. But Davis and his team allegedly had a different plan. They wanted to protect his record by choosing easier opponents. This disagreement ultimately led to Davis parting ways with Mayweather Promotions and even getting banned from Mayweather's. Jim Mayweather didn't stop there. He also questioned whether Davis has the consistency needed to compete against elite fighters, claiming that Davis has built his career facing mid-level opponents. A prime example? Mayweather pointed to Davis's recent fight against Lamont Roach. What was supposed to be an easy win turned into a much tougher battle than expected, leaving Davis struggling in ways no one saw coming. So, is Mayweather right about Davis's career strategy? And has Davis been avoiding the toughest challenges to protect his perfect record? Let's break it all down.
To be in the pound for pound? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta Davis? He deserves to be somewhere also in the pound for pound.
Why don't they give him that credit?
Floyd Mayweather has made it clear he had big plans for Gervonta Davis, but according to him, Davis' unwillingness to follow through is what ultimately led to their split. In a past interview, Mayweather detailed his vision for Davis before their relationship took a turn for the worse, wanted to guide Davis toward greatness, setting him up for legacy-defining fights. But when asked about the recent video that reignited the feud between them, Mayweather shifted the focus back to Davis, emphasizing that his intentions were always to push him to the top. However, according to Mayweather, Davis never fully committed to the path he had laid out, and that in the end is what led them to go their separate ways. So, was Davis simply looking for a different route to success, or did he walk away from an opportunity that could have cemented his place among boxing's all-time greats? Let's break it all down.
I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And
my thing is, I've always been there for him since day one. He had a game plan to make him a world champion and take him to the next level. Over the years, I've only spoken positively about him and pushed him to be great. But despite all that, he constantly goes online and disrespects me, when all I ever tried to do was help him reach his full potential. Mayweather then addressed a major controversy, Davis's accusation that he orchestrated an attack against him. Mayweather firmly denied the claim, stating that his intentions had never been malicious. People always compare fighters, and when I make a comment, they say I'm targeting Gervonta Davis, but that's not the case. I've only ever spoken the truth, and my goal has always been to see fighters succeed.
all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this.
I've always told young fighters, make your money in the sport and invest wisely. Whether it's real estate, businesses, or other smart ventures, the goal is to secure your future. We can't just focus on flashy cars and jewelry. We need to take our money and put it into assets that will keep us living great lives long after our careers are over.
Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So
Last time I checked, fighters all over the world wear top-tier brands and make good money. Even those who aren't making millions still find ways to fly private jets and drive luxury cars. But it's not about what you wear or what you drive. It's about securing your future.
He want to fight the best they got out there. He's asking, can he fight the best? I believe his contract is coming to an end.
As of right now, two biggest punchers at 135, one of them would probably be Gervonta Davis. But when it comes to pure skill, hands down, the most talented fighter in the division is Shakur Stevenson.
At the end, y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the shit where y'all go look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all, you know, with me being
Things escalated to a boiling point, forcing Floyd Mayweather to step in. The drama began when Shakur Stevenson stirred controversy by making bold claims about Gervonta Davis's fights and mocking the Baltimore champion. This all went down in April, just days after the highly anticipated bout between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. But Mayweather didn't hold back. He launched into a fiery rant, calling out an unnamed group of fighters. He criticized them for straying away from the true essence of boxing, focusing more on their image than their actual skills in the ring. Mayweather then turned the spotlight on his own career, reminding everyone that while many admire his success, few truly understand the relentless work and dedication it took to reach the top. Everyone loves the finished product, but they don't see the grind, the sacrifices, and the discipline it takes to get there.
Those are lifetime losses. And you know, so long as you know you went out there and gave it 100% in that square circle. If you know you gave it 100% and you happy with what you did when you went out there, then that's what it is.
A lot of these fighters are looking at the wrong things, Mayweather expressed. They see Floyd with the cars, the jewelry, the flashy lifestyle, but they don't see the sacrifices I made to get there. Man, listen, I put in the work.
He loves to embrace guys. So what was being around talking to Floyd? Like, what has Floyd taught you about fighting? And has it made you a better fighter? Because he could tell me all day to do that shit he does.
Floyd Mayweather didn't just take sides against Gervonta Davis in his last fight. He took things a step further in a way that shocked many in the boxing world. It wasn't enough for Mayweather to simply post about the fight being cancelled on Instagram. He was so eager to see Davis lose that he went even further, predicting that what should have been an easy win for Davis might not go as planned. But that wasn't all. Behind the scenes, reports suggest that Mayweather secretly reached out to Davis's opponent, Frank Martin, offering him strategic tips on how to beat him. Whether Martin ignored the advice or Floyd's strategy simply wasn't enough remains unclear. But one thing is certain, this situation raises serious questions about Mayweather's intentions.
Do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does being around a guy like Floyd do for you?
He could tell you, go run at 2 in the morning. You know, go do it when...
At 1:49 in the 8th round, Gervonta Davis unleashed a devastating shot that sent Martin crashing to the canvas. The moment was brutal, sudden and definitive, securing yet another knockout victory for Tank.